Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Coach Charlie, YouTube channel Donksterborn, but built for theme park news, and welcome to another Halloween update. Now, I was originally supposed to be releasing one video today with the review of Corkscrew at Alton Towers. As you've seen, it's already on the channel. But this video is a Halloween update on some recent news from multiple news sources and forums during about recent trips to Thorpe Park Resort, and some signage spotted outside one of the attractions confirming its return. So I'm going to be speaking all about that in this video, so let's get started straight away then. So I had to stretch first of all. The park have not officially confirmed the return of this particular scare attraction for Fright Nights 2019. However, with all the signage being brought out towards the front of the attraction, it seems very likely that the attraction is set to return. And of course, I'm talking about Containment. Now, Containment is an escape room type scare attraction that first operated at Fright Nights in 2015. So this year will be the 5th anniversary of Containment. Now, I've heard some good reviews from the attraction. It looks like a really good attraction, and apparently signage has been spotted during people's recent visits to Thorpe Park, and they've said on forums and news sources that signage has been spotted in front of Containment, hinting and confirming towards the return of Containment for its 5th year. Now, of course, compare this to Soar Alive. Now, we debated about the future of Soar Alive in a previous Halloween update on the playlist. Make sure you go and check that out. But basically, we were sort of discussing about how Soar Alive signage is still not out as of now. And apparently there's reports that the barge that it sits on is split. So it looks very unlikely that Soar Alive will return. Some people are happy about it, some people are sad, some people thought it was a great maze last year, some people thought it was a little bit mixed, so quite sceptical reviews of Soar Alive from last season's Fright Nights. But Containment signage is all out at the front, so it looks like Containment is set to return for its 5th birthday in 2019. Now, when I sort of heard about this news, I was quite sceptical at first because, of course, from May, we've got the brand new Jungle Escape, which is operating in the old Army Celebrity Building. But of course, you've got to remember, Jungle Escape is sort of a summer attraction. It's only operating selected dates between May and June, I believe, or May and July, so, sort of around those summer months. I'm not sure exactly, but around those summer months. So it won't be continuing all the way through to Halloween. So I was a bit sceptical at first, but when I sort of understood the summer month operations for Jungle Escape, it made sense, because then once you close Jungle Escape after the summer months, then Containment will be ready as the Halloween escape attraction, ready for Fright Nights when September, October comes around. So I'm really excited for Containment to return. I've seen a POV of the maze. Of course, POV doesn't do mazes justice. But I have seen POVs of the maze, of the attraction. Well, I can't really call it a maze because it's like an escape attraction, but this scare attraction, I've seen POVs of it across the years. It seems like it's improved year upon year. It seems like it's been decent. I think I saw the reviews from last year. It was a pretty decent attraction from last year. Of course, last year was the worst Fright Nights in many people's opinion, or one of the worst in other people's opinion. So some people thought it was one of the worst. Some people thought it was the worst Fright Nights in history. But so hopefully we should have a brilliant Fright Nights this year. Hopefully they've learned their lesson. There was rumoured reports that apparently there's going to be 10 live scare mazes and zones apparently this year. Whether that's just taken from the 2018 one and just copied across as a default setting on the website just to start teasing, or whether 10 mazes and zones is what the park's going to go on for this year's Fright Nights. I can't officially confirm that, but if it is going to be 10 mazes and zones, that still seems quite a lot for a scare attraction. I mean, I'd be expecting at least 5 or 6 maybe at least, but hopefully Thorpe, and I think a lot of people say this, I hope Thorpe Park think about quantity rather quality. Sorry, wrong way around. I hope they think about quality rather than quantity. Why would I say quantity over quality? I'd rather see quality, to be honest. So, like I said, it's going to be interesting. So, overall then, from that news, we pretty much know that Soar Alive's not coming back. We pretty much know that Containment's coming back for its 5th anniversary. What else is going to be announced? Is the Walking Dead maze going to be coming back? Is the Big Top going to be a scare maze or a scare zone, or nothing at all? many people want to see Vulcan Peak gone. With Jungle Escape coming to the M70 building, is that the end of the 1 year terrible maze Vulcan Peak, where, well, not even actors, just park management shouting megaphones, apparently, according to reviews. So, like I said, there's a few questions still yet to be announced and sort of answered on the run-up to Fright Nights 2019. But like I said, when we get more news, we'll be getting more news throughout the next couple of months, I bet. I think once we get into the summer, of course, next month's June, so we'll start getting in. So June's the main start of the summer months. So when we get into the June, July, August, hopefully we should have some Scarefest news from Alton Towers, some Fright Nights news from Thorpe Park, ready for, hopefully it all gets sort of announced before September, because it means September's like the preparation month for it all to get prepared and built and sort of constructed, ready to get started in end of September, start of October. And also, there's a few scare events that run even into the first week of November. So, like I said, hopefully we'll get some Halloween confirmations in the next couple of months. Of course, there was loads of news about different events that I'll sort of get to grips with and start getting more details about, hopefully in the next month or two. There's some stuff from Fantasy Islands. Sort of scare year Halloween event, Fear Island, I believe. They're going to have apparently six mazes, so again, it's going to be interesting for that. Tully's Farm Shocktoberfest has announced a 10th brand new maze for 2019, so once we get more details and once that's all been announced, I'll be doing a separate Halloween update on that. Hopefully, like I said, Scarefest will bring out more news, Chessington Halloween, Thorpe Park Fright Nights, any European ones. I know the Wallaby Parks like to do a massive Halloween haunt event, the American parks with your Halloween Horror Nights, we've already done some news stories from that, the Halloween haunts over at the Cedar Fair parks, the Fright Fest at the Six Flags parks. Hopefully we get some maze news over from that in the summer months as well. So I'm really excited to see what's going to happen here, but that's just a bit of rumoured confirmation on the return of Containment for this year, and of course with the further signage with the signage still being removed from Saw Alive, it hints towards it further fuels the fire of closure towards Saw Alive there. And of course, another piece of news from Saw Alive that maybe fuels the closure of that maze even more is because the Billy puppet from the maze has been actually put somewhere in the queue line for Saw the Ride, the Ghost Eye Eurofighter. So with the removal of signage and one of the main theming items being removed from the maze and put into the ride itself, the queue line for the coaster theme to Saw, it seems as if Saw Alive is destined for closure and retirement of the maze. So I think if they're going to do that, Thorpe needs to maybe close that area off fully, like maybe put a board around it and sort of take the maze building down bit by bit, or maybe if they can't do that, maybe just leave it as like a storage shed or something. Or if the barge is split from what we've been rumouredly reported, then maybe they're just going to leave it standing and just left abandoned, just because it might not be safe to sort of rip anything out, just in case the barge splits even more and causes major damage to the barge itself. So like I said, it's a bit of a concerning and confusing situation around Saw Alive, but it's great to see Containment looking to be coming back, 99.9% sure with the signage out front. Obviously we can't make sure it's 100% because the park haven't confirmed it, but it's 99.99% sure that Containment's coming back for the 5th anniversary in 2019. So thank you very much for watching this Halloween update from the further closure of Saw Alive, and of course the main bulk of the video, the return of Containment for this year's Fright Nights. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe and click the notification bell so you never miss a YouTube video. Make sure you keep sending in your logos for the Candemonium logo contest, and of course, like I said on my Instagram, that is it for questions. Now this is the final video where you guys get to send in your Q&A questions. Make sure you keep sending them in on the comments down below, but that's it for the Instagram and Twitter comments and questions. So once this video's out, once we get the last few comments in and questions for the Q&A video, I'll mark it all down and I'll be getting ready to film that video in a couple of days time. So there we go. So thank you very much. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe and click the notification bell so you never miss a YouTube video. And for now guys, my name is Coach Shell. Dogster born but built for theme park news. Keep living the coast of dudes. Thank you for watching another Halloween update, and I'll see you guys in the next video soon. Take care. Have an awesome day, my friends.